What's up, Taiwan? How's it going? I'm Leslie Liao with 10 minutes of news here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's gearing up to reopen its borders, and that's led to a surge in people in the country applying for a passport. Taiwan will end its current 3-day mandatory quarantine period on October 13th. Ahead of that, people are rushing to apply for new passports and renew their old ones so they can travel abroad. This week has seen the biggest spike in applications since a plunge during the COVID pandemic. Consular officials say they have been receiving an average of more than 5,000 applications a day. Compare that to last year, which saw well under 1,000 applications a day on average. Taiwan's borders have been largely closed to non-residents since early 2020. As for where to go when re-entry quarantine is lifted, Japan is looking to be one of the most popular destinations.
日本的大阪或北海道，就因为之前有去过日本，所以就现在解封了，就想再去。
Taiwan's Central Epidemic Command Center is changing the definition of a COVID-19 reinfection. As Jaime Okan explains, with borders set to open later this month, the government is hoping this will contain the spread of infections.
Taiwan is still reporting tens of thousands of COVID-19 cases every day. The latest wave of infections is fueled by the BA.5 Omicron variant, and officials say that it could soon be the dominant strain.
虽然说仍然有大概将近2成，也许是 BA.2哈，不过这个大概会慢慢被 BA.5取代，这个趋势是已经确定。
Taiwan's Epidemic Command Center says that in order to more accurately report cases, the definition for reinfections needs to be changed. Previously, a reinfection was counted within 1 to 3 months of the original infection or positive test. Now, that has been amended to 14 days. If a patient is reinfected, they will have to undergo a 7+7 policy, which means 7 days of quarantine at home and 7 days of monitoring COVID symptoms. Officials say that this could help to diagnose cases quickly and lead to faster treatment.
症状恶化，或者是说有新的这些呼吸道症状的民众，在就医的时候，更能够被医师来依据这样的条件来确诊跟给予相关的一些治疗处置。那对于我们的防疫来讲，可能是会有更好的一个帮助。
Health officials are also warning the public of the upcoming flu season, which they say might increase the spread of transmission and could also arrive earlier than expected.
台湾大概11月就开始有一些那个流感高峰期，但是今年看起来是比较，感觉上是比较早一点发现。
After more than 2 years, Taiwan is set to open its borders in mid-October. The latest directive from the government is seen as an effort to manage COVID while also living with the virus. Alex Chen and Jaime Okan for TaiwanPlus.
An unexploded mortar shell has been found on a beach in Taiwan's outlying county of Penghu. The military says the shell may be from previous military exercises.
未爆弹处理小组抵达后，鉴定为81公厘货弹残体1颗，弹体中锈，隐性毁损。后续依作业处理程序完成销毁作业。
Officials say that this area of the beach had not been used for exercises in the past 10 years. A bomb squad carefully removed the shell, although experts say the rusty munition may not have been capable of exploding. Scientists are calling for Taiwan and Japan to reach an agreement on the right to do research in waters both claim as part of their exclusive economic zones. That comes after a standoff in the disputed waters late last month. John Van Trieste has the story.
At sea. On September 29th, a Taiwanese research vessel entered disputed waters off Taiwan's east coast and was stopped by a Japanese Coast Guard ship. Taiwan then sent its own Coast Guard vessel to the scene.
关联舰发现日本公务船在新船附近海域及区前部署于新船与日船之间，并向日船广播该海域系我方专属经济海域，请日方勿干扰我研究船。
But like Taiwan, Japan says the waters are part of its exclusive economic zone, or EEZ, meaning it controls who conducts research there. The standoff lasted 10 hours until the Taiwanese research vessel left the area. Now, Taiwanese scientists are hoping to overcome the impasse, even though some say direct talks may not be possible.
台湾跟日本没办法去进行重叠专属经济海域的协商谈判，因为牵涉一个中国问题，你要试着去跟日本表达我们的立场然后告诉他们我们专属经济区的范围到哪边。
The One China principle means Japan cannot recognize Taiwan's sovereignty claims separately from Beijing's, which also claims Taiwan and its surrounding waters as its own. But researchers hope that Japan and Taiwan can at least reach a temporary agreement on scientific research to avoid another confrontation in this contested zone. Alex Chen and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Animal lovers in Taiwan are celebrating World Animal Day, an international day to advocate for the rights and welfare of animals. Events in Taiwan saw vets offer free checkups for pets, while activists encouraged responsible pet ownership as well as adopting pets instead of buying them. Taiwan has laws protecting animal rights, but some activists say the country could do better.
其实，在2017年的时候，我们就已经实施领安了，但是现在相关的配套并没有做好，所以各地的收容所其实是暴龙的。
Taiwan's largest zoo is warning visitors against bringing and leaving their unwanted pets on its grounds. Taipei Zoo says people abandon common animals like cats and dogs, but it has also found rare pets such as a rosy-faced lovebird and an iguana. It says pet owners may be trying to reduce their feelings of guilt by leaving unwanted animals at the zoo. But it says doing so could expose the zoo's own wildlife to diseases. In the worst case, animals may have to be put down to prevent the spread of viruses or other germs. Taiwan is set to ban people from raising its indigenous monkeys as pets. Formosan macaque owners have until late November to surrender their monkeys to the authorities. From April, anyone found raising one will face a maximum fine of nearly $8,000 US. Many diseases can pass between humans and macaques, and there are concerns that raising these social animals apart from other monkeys is harmful to their well-being. Authorities will try to readapt surrendered monkeys to life in the wild. Animal rights advocates are urging owners not to abandon their monkeys.
放生等于放死了，这是第一个，然后再来就是有可能它会往人这边跑。
As birth rates decline in Taiwan, the country is facing an aging population crisis. As Rick Liao reports from New Taipei, new cat and dog registrations are outpacing human births.
People in Taipei take their pets with them everywhere they go. You'll see them in cafes, on the metro, on hiking trails, and of course in the city's parks. Statistics show it's a trend that's only set to grow. For the first time ever, the number of new cats and dogs being registered in the country is outpacing the number of babies being born. In the first 9 months of the year, more than 175,000 new pets were registered in Taiwan. The total number of babies born this year is expected to be less than 140,000.
狗给我们家庭带来很多欢笑啊，然后也觉得有一个成员，这个家里面的气氛呢，或是这个就比较满足这样的，对，
Taiwan's birth rate is one of the lowest in the world, creating an aging population crisis. By 2025, 1/5 of Taiwanese will be over 65, putting a strain on the workforce, the healthcare system, and even the country's military. Experts say rising costs of living, particularly sky-high house prices, and more women heading to work are behind the decline. Despite government subsidies to marry and have kids, it is four-legged friends that are rising in popularity.
就是大家当然会觉得，就是养小孩当然很好，但是带来的压力跟就是经济反而是更大的，所以大家就会选择就是养毛小孩。
With a human population of 24 million, Taiwan is now home to 2 million registered pets, raising questions about what role these furry friends who don't go to work or pay taxes are going to play in the country's future. Damon Lin and Rick Liao in New Taipei City for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Check out this sweet basketball game in front of the Giza Pyramids. I'm Leslie Liao. Take care and see you next time.